My life is my message. To lose patience is to lose the battle. The future depends on what we do in the present. If you want to change the world, start with yourself. It's easy to stand in the crowd, but it takes courage to stand alone. They cannot take away our self-respect if we do not give it to them. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Look at the sparrows. They do not know what they will do in the next moment. Let us literally live from moment to moment. A man who was completely innocent offered himself as a sacrifice for the good of others, including his enemies, and became the ransom of the world. It was a perfect act. The best way is to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. There are 2 days in the year that we cannot do anything, yesterday and tomorrow. An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. It is health that is real wealth and not pieces of gold and silver. Each night when I go to sleep, I die, and the next morning, when I wake up, I am reborn. There is no school equal to a decent home, and no teacher equal to a virtuous parent. To give pleasure to a single heart by a single act is better than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. Hate the sin, love the sinner. 7 deadly sins: wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, science without humanity, knowledge without character, politics without principle, commerce without morality, worship without sacrifice. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. You don't know who is important to you until you actually lose them. Education and the understanding of citizenship is a short-term affair if we are honest and earnest. Our greatest ability as humans is not to change the world, but to change ourselves. All compromise is based on give and take, but there can be no give and take on fundamentals. Any compromise on mere fundamentals is a surrender, for it is all give and no take. Strength does not come from winning. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. Experience has taught me that silence is part of the spiritual discipline of a votary of truth. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks he becomes. Do not judge others. Be your own judge, and you will be truly happy. If you try to judge others, you are likely to burn your fingers. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. The essence of all religions is one. Only their approaches are different. Even if the paradise of material satisfaction, which they envisage as their final goal, were realized on earth, it would not bring mankind either contentment or peace. The greatness of humanity is not in being human, but in being humane. Power is of 2 kinds. One is obtained by the fear of punishment, and the other by acts of love. Power based on love is 1,000 times more effective and permanent than the one derived from fear of punishment. If we want to reach real peace in this world, we should start educating children. Prayer is the key of the morning and the bolt of the evening. Earth provides enough to satisfy everyman's need, but not everyman's greed. Man should forget his anger before he goes to sleep. The difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. Love never claims, it ever gives. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Where there is love, there is life. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Carefully watch your thoughts, for they become your words. Manage and watch your words, for they will become your actions. Consider and judge your actions, for they have become your habits. Acknowledge and watch your habits, for they shall become your values. Understand and embrace your values, for they become your destiny. It does not require money to live neat, clean, and dignified. Your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits become your values. Your values become your destiny. Relationships are based on 4 principles: respect, understanding, acceptance, and appreciation.